I've been practicing for a little over a year now. I graduated residency in June of 2018. So I am practicing in St. Louis because I was born and raised here, and I joined my dad in practice, who is in practice in St. Louis. So my goal has always been to work with my dad. But as residency went on, and you have different options in regards to working, salary, city, things like that, it was a little confusing and stressful at times to kind of figure out exactly what I wanted to do. But once you make that decision, you feel fairly confident in the decision that you've made. And so I think that was probably the hardest. So I always had an interest in medicine growing up. It was kind of one of those things where everyone said, oh, you'll be a doctor, you'll be a doctor. And so it was ingrained in my head that that's really all I ever considered. Throughout residency, talking to different physicians and the experiences that you get, and in medical school as well, you kind of get to really understand what you like and what you don't like. I obviously have had the experience of what primary care or the outpatient setting was like through my dad and my uncle and cousin who are also in the medical field. And that's something that I really wanted to pursue. Being in the hospital and not being able to follow up with patients or build those connections is not something that appealed to me as much as this did. So I knew that I had made the right decision. So it's always really important to have a solid set of resources and a network, in the job search, or as well as just kind of being in any type of field. And that's what PracticeLink kind of does for a lot of up-and-coming physicians and physicians who are looking for a change or just looking to optimize on anything that they do. So having that is very valuable. And it's definitely something that was very valuable to me in my job search and will continue to be throughout my career. Don't close yourself off. If you know what you want to do, then that's great, but don't always just kind of put yourself in one little box. Give yourself enough time to do as much research, explore as many options as you possibly can so that you don't feel stressed in a rush to kind of find a job that you won't be happy in, because not being happy in your job can spread into so many different aspects of your life. So I truly enjoy what I do every day. Just kind of giving yourself those options and the information so that you can confidently make a decision is probably what I would tell any resident or any young physician going into the job search.